While many manholes in Kampala are sufficiently covered, there are instances of manhole covers being vandalized, and replacing them proves to be financially challenging. Some argue that ignorance is the root cause, but Simon Kasyate, the spokesperson for KCCA, disagrees, asserting that the theft of manhole covers is a deliberate act.
I think they might be useful too, but it's because of ignorance. Most of our people in the community, they normally don't value something which is good for everybody.
Want to come and vandalize, they take time, they scout, they do reconnaissance, they deliberately come and steal with a great number of effort, and even go out and look for market. These are not ordinary people. They are sophisticated in what they are doing. They are deliberate and intentional in what they are doing. So the idea...
Vandalizers target the metal for scrap, and some repurpose the covers for their septic tanks. In response, KCCA had previously improvised by using manhole covers as bases for flower pots, but even these have fallen victim to human activity.
Is potted manhole covers with flowers are normally vandalized, not because they want to be stolen, but because they have been knocked by erratic drivers who are possibly coming from a long night of a good drink, or we have just reckless drivers on the loose in some places.
Some open manholes have become makeshift garbage bins, raising concerns about public health.
Because some of these things are health hazard, in that they can, especially when people throw their wastes, they accumulate and eventually they become a habitat for microorganisms which are health hazard to the community.
In areas like Kingdom Kampala, certain open manholes, including one near a roundabout, pose a significant danger to road users. Additionally, there is an open manhole near the media center fence that demands the city authorities' immediate attention.
Ekituufu bagezezzaako naye era tebakoza to the expectation nga Kampala City weyandibadde kubanga kati bw'otunula manhole eziri wali wansi wa Kololo, kulowa Kololo Road, omuntu nga wagudde muto saa kuvaayo mpozi nga balese excavator ne bakujjayo bujja.
Open manholes are not uncommon, and the local business operators attribute the problem to the inadequate maintenance of drainage channels, causing water to flow through these covers.
Enkuba bulwetonya mukokooli tebakyagogola myalo egyo. Mukokooli aleta force, kati waleta force nga talinange gyakola kijasobola kuyitamu wansi n'asitula pavement ezo ne zisituka mu bbanga.
It's not necessarily true that it's because our drainage channels are clogged and therefore the water hits up these manhole covers, sending them onto the roads and throwing them into other places. I mean, how come we find that the metallic ones are more vandalized than the plastic ones? Would you want to...
Several instances of resourceful community initiatives have emerged, such as a shop near Eso Corner covering an open manhole with wooden material, along with a cautionary sign commended by KCCA.
Someone is improvising. We cannot then go ahead and say, because some people, there is a metallic manhole cover. The authority has not replaced it because of constraints in resources. But the business owner neighboring that gaping manhole chooses to cover it with a slab of wood. Would you honestly want to castigate this person that has gone beyond their call of duty to try and improvise and create safety for himself and their customers?
At the Kampala Yard roundabout, there are two open manholes, one of which was damaged by a police tear gas truck and another was stolen for scrap. While KCCA may lack the necessary resources to replace all drainage manholes, it has issued strict orders to private service providers, mandating the continuous coverage of their ducts.
Regular inspection of the state of these manhole covers, and resources allowing, we always replace them. Where they are not replaced, it's not because we are not aware, but for the most part we don't have the resources to immediately replace. And that's why sometimes we circle out the area with the duct tape to indicate that this is an area that is a no-go zone, and sometimes we also use the rudimentary element of putting a tree branch in there so that we warn pedestrians, motorists and others of the looming danger of an open gap.
In some areas, like near Diamond Trust Bank on Kampala Road, intact ducts can be observed, allowing people to move confidently over them. I'm Nafka Farida and Sana Anet in Kampala.